Okay, part two, guys. I had to write all this down. So I want to make sure I don't, you know, long winded, rambling too much. Okay. All right. So the reason for the school, and I know you parents are going to love this. I know you are. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to do. Okay, shut up, Tish. All right. Free range. That's the whole point of this. Free range for all. Your kid and you. I know. What? What do you mean? Okay. Free range for me is your student, your special child, your special kid would not have to be in the classroom. They can roam the hallways. They can be a lot more carefree. No one has to be like just always on guard. So that's the great thing about when you have your own school customized for them. And you could pad it the walls. Like if you're afraid they're gonna hit the walls, just pad it certain areas so they can go roam through. I know it may sound like a prison in some way because it does when I thought about this ideal. But in this specific, situation, you could just make it look like a hotel. It could look so different than your typical school. You know what I'm saying? It could look like this is where they would see outside of school, a building, but constructed a certain way. Customize. We can do that, right? All right. So that allows free range. Even if they're in the cafeteria and they don't want to stay seated, oh child, just let them roam the darn table. And yes, they will learn on the pros and cons, but at some point, this is just them being themselves. Let them have a moment for crying out loud. And this can be that place, their school. All right. Now, I thought this was pretty cool. Create a playhouse. All right, peep this. A playhouse can be like a normal house next to the school. And this house, I would only encourage it for kids that are maybe 10 and up, when puberty is about to start, or when your kid is around that age where they start learning to do laundry, be a lot more independent, basically. So a playhouse would be a row house built custom to, no, not even custom. Make it like a normal house, like a standard traditional ranch style home or whatever, and they can use this home to practice in. How about that? Wouldn't that be cool? But it's their playhouse. Just make it look like an actual house, but it's a playhouse. And they can take turns like each week if they're 10 years old. 10 years old is in what grade? Child, I forgot. I think they're in the fifth grade. Fourth or fifth grade, I think, is around that 10 years old. Um, of duh, my child is not. Okay, let me shut up. Okay. So, a mother of four, if you have never been on my channel yet. So, in this way, when you have your child at your home, the family's home, they know how to do certain things because they're being taught how to do it at school. You see where I'm going with that? It's already working, right? Come on, stay with me. All right. Public communication. Now, this is what I put right here, child. Oh, public communication. This allows them, they don't have like little field trips. Like you could take them on little road trips, and it don't have to be a bus, y'all. It could be like divide them up. Like if they do good that week, like you're gonna go, you're gonna go, you're gonna go with me, and we're gonna take a little trip to, let's say, to the grocery store. We're gonna go shopping. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm so serious. Take them to the restaurant. Treat them, have a nice little gathering outing. Now I've seen people do this anyway, but I'm talking about making this known to everybody. This way, if restaurants know certain times of the day is available, they get less customers, then they can set it up and work with that school. Do y'all not see how this can work? So then everybody can learn to adapt to our special needs babies. Whether you have to deal with them personally or not, it doesn't matter. Honey, they got, if anything, they got to deal with you. They got to deal with us because they're, we think that's all their issue is, but they are very normal like us, other than their issue. Okay. Anyway, let me not get off track there. I go rambling. Okay. So if you put them in the environment, but have them come on these little gatherings and these trips at a certain time, and they know these businesses knows, they won't, and customers would know, don't come around this time, or if you do, just come and go, whatever. All right. So also, what could I put? Career path. Okay. On site. So if you are a doctor, and let's say you're a flexible doctor at this time, and you got a little time to volunteer your time, you can go on site and work with kids and just say if you want to be a doctor, like educate them on being a doctor. You don't have to do much. Just bring like your little equipment, show them like, hey, if you want to be a doctor, do not discourage them and think they cannot. You just never know, baby. You just never know. And they could be, like I said, everybody's different, but all of these kids are not which what we probably think, as in behind, when some of them are way advanced than we think, you know? Um, so why not arrange it to find out? You know, and this goes for other teachers, but you're not working on the clock. You're just there to volunteer, educate them. If you want to be a teacher, you want to teach your peers, tutoring is a good way to do this. Um, if you are a clerk, you work at a, I don't know, a bank or I don't know, whatever business, you come in, teach them how to be a person that knows how to communicate on the phone, use a fax machine. Don't underestimate your position. Don't think it's not good enough. Retail worker, um, fast food, uh, cashier, child. It's endless possibilities. A person, sanitary child, trash man. I'm trying to think of the word. But you guys know, but see, you see, we did it too. I can't even remember half of these titles anyway. But if you set it up this way, I promise you work. Um, and then also educate them on safety. So have somebody come in. You can actually put a pool. It don't have to be like a real pool, because kids I've heard over the years have died. They wandered off, and then they end up. I don't want to make this sad, but it just because of the water. So educating them on how to be in front of a pool or any type of water, have that. So get lifeguards, get swimmers. I mean, you all, we can do this. Okay. Overnight school. Yes, baby. So let's say you are that parent, you work at night, and you wish that your child could just be somewhere when I'm working this, what they call it, dog yard shift or graveyard shift, whatever we used to call it back in the day. But it's that third shift, the one that your parents be going in at 12 o'clock at night and get out 8 in the morning, you know, that type of job, okay? You guys need help too. And you wish there probably was a school set up around that time. It sucks. I can only imagine. So this would be amazing. And they need to do this with daycare. I mean, I know in the state of Missouri, they have this daycare that where it's morning and night. But anyway, parent duty. Okay, parent duty is when you, as that parent, you decide, look, I'll sign up to watch the kids at my house. Like, let's say you know another parent, and you guys can decide, like, let's say this month is my month to take on your child and your child for one weekend, one full Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something. You could arrange it, a parent day. In other words, this allow you as a parent to get a break, like for real, for real. And let's say you're not a parent and you want to participate. We'll just go through the protocols of getting a background check and do it in a secure place. In fact, I would say maybe that playhouse could be the place to do some of these things. You know, like the school could be for overnight, but then the playhouse could be accommodated for that one parent that's willing to maybe have a few of the kids there. Because I look at it like this: you're going to have to deal with your child all your life, possibly, and no breaks, no support. Why? I can only imagine how that feels, and I've seen it, and I'm an educator, and I've seen, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm not with your child all that time, and that breaks my heart. But this is the way I can do it. I'm only doing what I feel is best. I work here long enough. I'm just retiring, y'all. I can't do it. It's too much, too many years. But I can definitely educate and teach, and that's the part I'm doing. Vacation school. So let's say all parents, how about this one, y'all? All parents get a break from their babies and they just stay at the school, which I think, woo, break for you all. Break, baby. Heck, I think we need to do that for us too. Don't y'all think, parents? We all need a break. We need a break. Y'all seen it on Simpsons. I don't know where the kids left and yeah. For those who don't have kids and you're like, I want kids, hey, that could be something you can sign up for, volunteer. You don't gotta have a kid, baby. If you ain't got no kid, you can borrow everybody else's kid. But being in the playhouse that I'm thinking we could create, I'm telling you, just do it at that location. And it should be in every state. That's just my idea, y'all. So if you think you can add to this, or I got so much more I can offer to this plan, but it's gonna take community. It can't just take a teacher. It cannot just take a parent. It's gonna take the whole community. Just that little bit part of your time, effort. We can build this, we could create the lifestyle that we always say we want, but we ourselves don't know what to do. So that's why I came up with the ideal of saying, I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm just going to make a plan and see what you all think. Hopefully, somebody will see this video and feel encouraged to do this, or at least get the conversation going, because I have a lot of ideas. If you're talking to someone who's worked with kids for 20 plus years, I started working with kids when I was 14 years old. Like I said in my other video, I was a girl who loved to play with baby dolls. You know, ooh, I want a baby. I want to be a mom one day. Blah, 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 and love my kids. You know, so, and I love working with kids. But honey, I'm tired. I'm tired. About to be an empty nester here soon. So just like, hey, and we need a break. We don't want to get called all the time. Can y'all? No, we tired too. We tired, y'all. We tired. But if we work together, this is how we can show up. We can come back by showing up like this, educating you all on how to make this better, because we know we went through the process. We've seen it and felt like, wow. But anyway, all right. As always, bye, neighbor.